In this video, I want to talk to you about categories. Now, a category is a grouping of posts. It's a way in which you can keep your post organized. For example, if our site were on pets and we have posts on ferret training, we've got posts on dog health, we've got posts on funny cat pictures. Well, if it's better to keep things organized so that your ferret training posts are not getting mixed up with your cat funny pictures. And the way that that's done is through categories. Let's head on into our dashboard here, and under posts, right, hit the drop down arrow and then select categories. And by default, you've got one category and it's uncategorized. And I always like to change this right off the bat. And this will be my first category. So let's click on edit. And the uncategorized, the name of the category is what's going to show up on our site. The slug is what's going to show up on our URL. So it does not have to be the same. It can actually be, if you want this to be smaller, like instead of dog training, you just want this to be dog. Well, if you don't plan on having any other categories under dog, then this will show up in the URL. Well, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to create a category called dog, and the slug, I'm going to leave that empty, and it will be created automatically. I'll show you. And you don't have to put a description in there if you don't want to, but you can if you'd like. You can see no description, and the slug was automatically created. Let's create another one called dog health. And under the slug, lowercase by the way, dog dash, you have to have a dash in there to combine the words, because again, this is just like a URL. And instead of the full-blown HEALTH, I'm just going to put dog H, just to show you. And I'm going to make this a child of the dog category. And I'll leave the description blank, just so you can see what it looks like over here. So dog health is, you can see it's kind of offset from the center here, is a child of the dog category. And you see how the dog H, it did not take on the full characteristics of the name of the category. So if you want to manually create the slug, you can do so. If you don't, and you want it to just be just like the name, only with the hyphen in there, if you have more than one word, then just leave the slug slot blank, say that 3 times fast, and WordPress will create the slug for you. Let's do one more. So name cat, as you can see, I capitalized the first letter here, and there is no parent here. I'm going to spell this a little closer to actual spelling. You can see the slug's empty. Add new category, and right here you go. And you see how the description shows up in there, and also the running tally of the post, which is clickable. So if you wanted to view the posts, then if there were any, you can just click on this number here and it would take you to the post section to show you all the posts under that category. And that's it on categories. Thank you very much for watching.